All right, in this video, I'm gonna list out what I got as in terms of parts and material to do my heater hose on my 95 Integra with a K24 swap. I'm gonna call this a budget heater hose, and I want to begin with, I needed a 5/8 hose. I needed a 3/4 hose and this adapter that is a Doorman, and the adapter is a 5/8 to 3/4, and the part number is 47080. So let me tell you why I needed a 5/8 and a 3/4. So you can see the heater core on the Integra. That is a 5/8, and that guy needs to go into this water jacket on this K24. The size of this is a 3/4. So what I'm doing is I'm going from there into the adapter into the 3/4 hose right there. All right, first thing I'm going to do with this 5/8 hose, my hose clamp, slip it on first. Okay, next is the 3/4 hose, and with this hose I am going in this water jacket. I want to get my hose clamp on. So with these hoses right here, I'm going to meet them halfway so I can combine them with this adapter with the 3/4 with the 5/8. The best thing for this is a hose cutter. Unfortunately, I don't have one, so I'm just gonna do it by hand. Okay, once that's cut, I'm gonna install the adapter. Now I'm gonna combine it with the 5/8 hose. So I wanna mark where I'm gonna cut it. So next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a hose clamp on there. From the heater core to the K24 water jacket. And I will need a clamp right there. Okay, that leaves us with the last line from the heater core to the K24 water jacket. Here's my 5/8 hose. Here is my climate control adjuster. And I went ahead and I took it out of the box, and just to let you guys know, this car is a 95 Integra, so this is what it looks like on the Integra. You can see where it mounts to the firewall, and then the cable that to adjust the temperature goes through here. So let me show you how it normally works. Okay, there's two ways of doing this. In 94 to 95 Acura Integra, they mount this way. Option number one is to keep it the same way. You know, you have your heater hose that goes through here, and then the heater hose that goes out through here into the K24 engine. But I could keep it this way, but I would have to figure out how to it'd be like almost like a U-turn heater hose that goes out here, turns this way, and goes into this water jacket. Or my second option is, I've seen this on the web with the pre-made heater lines that you could buy. You could use the same climate control box, and what they did was they turned it sideways like this, and so they route a line from here to here, and then from here to the K24 block. So I think we're gonna go with this route, and I will show you guys how I'm gonna do that. So first thing I'm gonna wanna do is make sure the heater is on the code position, so it's gonna look like that. So I'm gonna wanna cut, so what I wanna do is I wanna cut a hose from here to here, this length. I'm gonna take off this bracket first. All right, with my 5/8 line, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the hose clamps on. So I'm gonna install the 5/8 hose into the heater core on the far right side. Okay, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my climate control box with the heater cable all the way on code position, come under here, and I'm gonna turn it this way. So with this, I'm gonna gauge on how much I need to cut off. Okay, make sure you put your heater hose clamp on. I'm gonna wanna install it this way. So I went ahead and did my 5/8 hose. I'm gonna get the hose clamp put on. I still need to find one more hose clamp, but I'm just doing this to demonstrate for you guys that I just made my own hoses. Now I am finished, and I want to show you that this works. It works, but it's not completely. So like when you turn it on the hot position, it's not all, it's not pulled all the way to the hot, but it still works. So I'm gonna go in, and so right now we are on the cold position where it shuts off the valve, and so I'm gonna open it. So what that does is it lets the coolant in, so you get the warm coolant into the heater core, so that's how you're getting heat. So let me show you. So that's on the hot, and that is on the cold position. And this cable right here, you will need to zip tie it. I put a piece of tape there just to show that it works, because what happened is that this thing actually would just pop out every time you turn it on and off. So by having a zip tie to hold this cable in place, it's gonna hold this cable from slipping. There you have it, guys. Still need to put 2 clamps here and here, but I did that just to show you guys that I was able to make my heater hoses. The only thing you got to do is just to cut it down to size, and that's it. I purchased about give or take about 2 feet of 5/8 hoses, which are this, and this, and the adapter for the 5/8 to 3/4 is about $4, and the 3/4 hose, give or take, you don't need a foot, 8 inches, but you might want to get a foot just to be on the safe side. The hoses, I think, were about $3 a foot. I'll put the item down below in the description. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like, please hit the like and subscribe button, and please share this video. Thank you.